but have any of you watched The Never-Ending Story? And if you haven't, is it something that you want to see? It's very good. Maddie Strong. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, wait, not 8 p.m., 7 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be streaming The Never-Ending Story for anybody who would like to see it. Oh, she's 2 years old. Oh, bless her heart. It kills me when children, cancer sucks no matter what age, but when it's a child, oh. It is Monday night here. So tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be streaming The Never-Ending Story. Oh, bless her heart. I hope she doesn't. Chemo is so hard on the body. Hey, Kayla. Thank you for the music notes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, it was really funny during my streaming today of the movies. I made 12 cents. I made 12 cents. That was really funny. And you can't pull the money unless it's at least $1, so that 12 cents is chilling for a little bit. I got 2 gifts today, guys, from Cosmic Vixen. She bought a couple things off of my wish list, and they arrived today. Oh, she's at Johns Hopkins. Good, 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 good. Oops. She is. So I got the butterfly poppet that was on my list and the little facial mister. I've already used the facial mister on myself. It's awesome. But I could get... You guys want a facial? Okay, now I can't turn it off. There we go. It's pretty cool. And then beat up my microphone. Sorry, guys. Yeah, there's just water in there, but it feels awesome when it comes out like in a mist. And then I got this poppet. It's very flimsy. You're so welcome. Have a good night, sweet dreams. I didn't, but I already told Cosmic thank you in Snapchat. It's bigger than I expected it to be. It's so flimsy. I like it though. I also just recently put a couple, some butterfly diamond paintings on my wish list. I've done diamond paintings in the past, but they're really relaxing to watch, so it'd be like an ASMR watching me put all the diamonds in their spots. So those are on there along with a light board to put underneath the diamond painting so that the grid is easier to see. Does she have the light up fidget spinner? Now she needs the cube that she can record her own ASMR sounds on. That cube that I have that has the little recorder. Thank you. Let me pin that. Hello. There it is. Thank you for that. Oh, she's got the cube. That's funny. are going to watch it again. Right. And I found the American Tail, I found it. Problem is I found it on Peacock, and then there's gonna be commercials. They're not long, but if I streamed it on Prime, I have to rent it. Hey, Carson. When we watched The Labyrinth, there was me behind the camera dancing around. You remind me of the babe with the power of voodoo, hoodoo, you-do. Remind me of the babe. I was like dancing back there. so I found it on Peacock. There will be like small commercial breaks though. Unfortunately, it's not commercial free. Turtle zoomies. ASMR is here, you guys. Why is my music buffering? That's rude. Rudeness. I'm doing good. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, your friend, if they want to have a close relationship with you again, they're gonna have to earn that back. It doesn't just happen. So I'm glad that you're being cautious. Andy's coming. Well, Andy's pretty rude because I didn't invite him. I'm not gonna answer the door. Awesome. I hope it continues to work out for you. I get so zoned that I forget that it stopped flowing. Get all into tapping and realize that it's not flowing anymore. We can do that one tomorrow before the never-ending story, because Kaylee wants to see the never-ending story tomorrow at 7 Eastern. But sometime before that, we could do the American Tale. Fievel Mouskewitz. We're going to have a wowie. What's a wowie? You know, a gathering of mice for a reason. Oh, a rally. That's what I said. A wowie. Yeah, I'm 45. I'm an old lady. But I'm young at heart. My son's friends, well, technically all my kids, my stepkids and my son, all of their friends always liked me. I was a cool mom. They thought. My stepkids didn't think so. But my son was always a good kid. He appreciates his mother. One of my stepdaughter's friends actually had said she wanted to go see a movie with me. I'm like, she doesn't even want to go to see a movie with her friend. She wanted to go with me. That was funny. And one of my son's friends used to call me mom. Yeah, I like these. Oh yeah, see, if I knew my son was a troll when he lived at home, he wouldn't have access to social media again. He would be banned from social media until he learned how to treat people. If you're curious at all about my son, there is a clip of him on my TikTok, a couple clips. He had joined me during a live and he did a couple of triggers, but he was just, for the most part, making jokes. He makes jokes when he's nervous. So he was making jokes about his gleaming personality and stuff. I think that was back in November. I think that was at the end of November. Yeah, he made a joke about that because there was a glare going across his face from the window or something. And I said, there's a glare on your face. And he goes, that's not a glare, that's my gleaming personality. And then he made a joke about when we were talking about our astrological signs. And I said I was an Aries and he's a Cancer. And we were trying to figure out what came after Cancer. And that's when he made his joke and cracked himself up. He cut his hair, Becky. He cut his hair off. He came here last week and he made a very small appearance. Like he didn't do any triggers, but he popped his head in and said hi. He cut his hair. It's short. I was like, oh. I was kind of surprised. He said he was ready for a change. I said, do you feel naked? He said, yes. I think it's somewhere in November, like the end of November or middle of November, because it was before Thanksgiving. He's quite the little smart aleck, but I'm very proud of him. Yes. Yeah, I'll have to post a picture or like a clip from the live that he came and visited last week, and I'll post the clip. Kayla was here, and yeah, she was like, oh, because he was like, Mom, I have a surprise for you. I'm like, what? And he pulled off his hat, and I was like, where'd your hair go? And then we video chatted with my mother, and he surprised her too. She was just like, oh, she loved it. She always wanted him to cut his hair. She hasn't been in the ASMR live. She was in my movie live earlier. But she's not been in the ASMR live. She's said something about gaining weight, and I looked at him and I'm like, so what, you gained like an ounce? Because he's still so skinny. I'm like, are you telling me you have a gut? I don't see one. Yeah, he does. He has no body fat. When he had to have his appendix out, they were gonna grab some belly fat and give him a shot. And I was like, good luck with that. And she was like, oh, you're not kidding. She had a hard time grabbing enough to give him a shot. Yes, he used to weird me out because he would like totally suck in his belly. And like he just concave because there was nothing there. You could see his ribs when he did that. I was like, don't do that. I'm getting hot. I was pretty skinny as a girl too. I was like, just watch out though, because that'll catch up with you the older you get. I started gaining weight after I got married. It catches up. Yeah, I love his name. You don't hear it very Yes, mom brain is a struggle, and now I am sadly, because of my age, perimenopausal. I haven't hit menopause yet, but you could be perimenopausal for like 7 to 10 years before menopause, and brain fog is a thing. I was like, us women sure got the shaft. I mean, you get to, puberty and you have to deal with a period every month for years. And then when you finally don't have to deal with that anymore, then you gotta deal with menopause. And that's no fun either. I was like, it's not fun being a woman. Hey, Cindy. expensive. And then I found them at Walmart just randomly last week for like less than $7. I was like, well, guess what's coming home with me? Oh, really? I never would have thought of that. I'll have to keep that in mind. Maybe I should buy another pair. Keep these for ASMR and get a pair for cleaning. That is such a good idea. I'm gonna remember that. Yes, I played a couple movies today. I played The Never-Ending Story and then The Labyrinth. And then tomorrow I'm doing The Never-Ending Story again because one of my moderators, said she's never seen it. And I'm like, we've got to fix that. We're gonna play it again tomorrow. She's got to see it. Right, that's what I said. How can you have not seen that movie? So, and from my knowledge, she didn't even she came in during The Labyrinth and hadn't seen that either. I was like, girl, what is wrong with you? She also has never seen I Love Lucy. I'm like, we need to school this girl. Same. I actually own the whole series on DVD. I never get sick of it. Hey Gibbs, ASMR, how are you? I feel spa treatment on my hands because they were sweating in there. How are you? I'm good. Oh, I haven't seen every Three's Company one, but I want to. I watch it on TV when I get the chance. I've seen every Andy Griffith show episode and every Dick Van Dyke episode. Obsessed. Oh, I haven't seen all of that either. I'll have to work on it. I'm an old lady, but surprisingly I'd never seen I Love Lucy until I had married my son's dad, and then I was hooked. Yes, wholesome. Like TV back then was more wholesome. Like some of the shows these days just scare me. And they'll make a show out of anything now. I'm like, all the so-called reality shows. I'm like, really, why? Are we that bored? Like, we've run out of ideas. Oh, did you? I really don't mind it with Drew. He's alright. But yeah, I can see how, like, because it is different. Oh, I'm actually, like, I don't know if I could ever watch Jeopardy without Alex. And what will we ever do when Pat Sajak is gone from Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, well, I'm still thrown that Steve isn't the kid Joe had taken over while my son was young. Yes. I was sad when Mr. Rogers died. And I don't know if they played it here, but I grew up in Canada, and I watched Mr. Dress Up. And Mr. Dress Up, the guy who played Mr. Dress Up and Mr. Rogers were friends in real life. Mr. Dress Up died first. I was so sad. I still have to see the movie. I can't believe I haven't seen it yet. Hey Jason, how are you doing? Oh no, are you still sick? I probably will cry. I'll have to have the Kleenex with me. Hello, how are you? Oh, still? You were throwing up blood the last time I saw you too, weren't you? That is scary. Have they figured out what's going on? Oh my goodness. I wonder if, because that can happen with ulcers. I don't know what else that can happen with. I'm not real good at that kind of thing. What's going on here? There we go. So have you been in the hospital the whole time, or did they send you home? Oh, that's possible. They sent you home. Sounds like definitely some sort of tear of something. I bet. Oh. I hope they figure it out soon and that you get better. COVID? Are you over COVID? Yeah. Hey, Kaylee. This is the Slinky. It's a Slinky. Alright, Jason. Get some rest. I hope you feel better soon. Cool. But since we mentioned candle, I love listening to the crackle. This candle was cheaper than a wood wick. This is a Better Homes and Garden with a wood wick. But it was cheaper. It was like $12, I think, as opposed to like 17 or more. And it's a good size. Oh, I could listen to it forever. Ooh, it's getting hot. It's getting hot. Glad you like it. It's relaxing me too. Thank you for the rose, and the mirror, and the finger heart, and the rose. Yeah, it makes sense because TikTok takes so much. It's ridiculous. It's all good. I do it all the time. usually goes to the gym every day. He totally skipped the gym all weekend because he did so much shoveling. For sure. At one point he took off his coat and he was shoveling it like he was sweating. He came in sweating. except for this last year. But his dad recently passed away, so normally we would go and visit his dad, but now we just go for the hell of it. Yes, the shed aquarium, and aside from last year, aside from this last Christmas, the 2 Christmases before that, we went to medieval times, and oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah, both of his parents have passed. His mom passed in 2013, and his dad passed last year. His mom didn't like me, but his dad did. Yeah, she was a piece of work. She actually disowned my husband because he wasn't leaving me. So, yeah, there was that. Oh man, Jet's crazy. I mean, I'm used to a lot of snow. I grew up in Canada, in northern Ontario, but yeah, lots of snow. Yeah, so you're in Tennessee. I've been to Fayetteville. My stepkids lived in Fayetteville for a while with their mom. Oh, cool. I haven't been quite that far. But I guess my stepson, he's back in Fayetteville. And he's driven to Nashville a few times. Nashville is gross. back out. There we go. That's cool. We need to do something like that. Get a cabin somewhere. That would be fun. Now that we don't have any kids at home, we just focus on what we want to do. She's got axolotls. Lots and lots and lots of babies. They're so freaking cute. Luckily, as many as you have, you don't have one in each container. That would kill me. They're not creepy, they're so freaking cute. They've got such cute faces. I'm gonna be getting one of them. I'm gonna be getting one of the leucistic ones. They're pink. One of the pink ones. Oh gosh. Are you gonna have to do water changes daily when they hit 3 inches, or are you, until you get rid of them all? That's a lot of freaking, wow. 800 tanks. Yeah, I think I want a regular leucistic. Oh, puffers are cute. Puffers have lots of personality in their face, too. Right. Oh my gosh. Hopefully you can rehome all of them, because that's a lot. I have an empty 20 that I could put it in, and then maybe size it up after a little while. Oh, that's good that you have pet stores buying them. Yeah, 20-gallon long is what I have. I have a 20-gallon high as well, but I have an empty 20-gallon long. Good. His name was Dorito. And then I had an orange fantail goldfish, and his name was Cheeto. Cheeto had died, and then I only had Dorito left, but Dorito recently passed. I had them for probably 2 years. They got big. Oh, the dwarf frogs are cute too. There's an African clawed frog that I think that's the same thing. Or wait, I know there's a dwarf one that stays small, but the African clawed frogs actually get pretty large. I used to have a Pac-Man frog. Loved him. They're so lazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll do that. Yeah, the African clawed frog. Yeah, check out her videos. She's got some videos up of them. Where's my... She's definitely got pictures of the babies. They're so little. But then a couple of videos of her older ones. And they don't need a heater. In fact, if the water's too warm, they need a chiller. Yeah, they need cold water. So if you live, I know that Tennessee is warmer, but it's warmer than here. But if the water isn't cool enough, yeah, they don't need a heater. You just, if you have a basement, that would be the perfect place for it to be. Yeah, I'll probably have to have fans too, at least in the summer. In the winter, it's chilly enough downstairs. the basement. I never understood because my stepson used to sleep down there. And he'd always complain that it was too cold. Which, yeah, it's a basement, it's chilly. But the same person who complained it was too cold down there would go outside in the dead of winter without a coat. I couldn't understand. He was like, it's not cold. Gotcha. Whereas me, I prefer it chillier. I can't sleep when it's too warm. So my poor husband, he'll be like, brr. And I have the ceiling fan on and it's chilly. And I'm like, this way I could cover up with the comforter and I'm just perfect. I don't want to get up in the morning, but at night I could sleep perfect. If it's too warm, oh my goodness, I can't do it. $67 sounds about right. Oh goodness, yeah. That makes sense. Ah, yes. See, I have a boiler for heat, but it gets super duper hot upstairs, and then it's like perfect, almost cool on the main floor. And for some reason the thermostat is broken, so it'll just keep going and going and going and going. And then we swelter on the second floor. So we'll have it on for a little while and then we'll turn it off. So like it's perfect up here right now. In the morning it'll be chilly, but we have space heaters. So I'll bring a space heater into the bedroom if I need it. And then there's a space heater in the living room for the dogs, so they don't freeze. Brinley, my American Bulldog, oh my goodness, she got into my hot Cheetos one day and she ate more than half the bag. I was like, oh my gosh, you are not gonna be feeling well. She was perfectly fine. I'm like, how? I swear she's a bottomless pit. She's a trash compactor. Nothing gets to her. She's eaten my hot Cheetos. And for my birthday last year, I got a large pizza with the toppings I like all to myself. And she got it off of the stove and ate the whole thing before I even had a slice. Wasn't sick. I'm like, I hope you enjoyed my birthday pizza. Yes, the entire large pizza, and I had pepperoni, mushrooms, tomatoes, bacon bits. I think it was a stuffed crust too. The whole thing gone. My kids are moved out, but I've got a lot of pets. But at least I don't have to send them to school or help them with homework or anything like that. So, my eye is watering. And then, of course, my other babies. I went into the animal room and Jax came over and greeted me. I was like, my baby. And then, of course, I got all worried because I opened the door and came into the room and the rat didn't move. And I'm like, are you alive? She was sleeping. Yes, Jax, my love. I love him. He always comes over to see me, and then if I leave the door open long enough, he'll just kind of go into the hallway and look around. Which is fine so long as Brinley doesn't come upstairs. is. Oh yeah, not the kids. Not the kids. Yeah, because you gotta separate the beta babies as soon as they start showing aggression towards each other. Because at that age you don't know if they're male or female. And even though females can stay together, you don't know what's what at the time. You just start separating them when they show aggression. And even though it's not common for like 800, it's not even common for 200 to survive or to hatch. They kinda, even though hundreds and hundreds of eggs are laid, they don't all hatch, or the babies don't all survive, and that kind of thing. They kind of natural selection themselves out. But I knew somebody it was not last year, it was the year before, I think, and she literally had 200 or so babies survive. So she had 1-gallon containers of fish, like all over the place, like 200 containers. Yeah, females can stay together. I mean, they can still be aggressive, but they tend to do okay. Anything, they need to obviously have a big enough space and lots of hiding places, and they can't always stay together. Like they call it a sorority, and I used my 20-gallon high for them, and I had like 8. I think there were 8 at one time. And there was one female that I bought that I floated to acclimate her. And it was good, not only just to acclimate to the water before adding her, but to see how they interacted, because they could see each other. And she was very aggressive from inside, trying to attack the others. So I was like, nope, she's not going in there. All my other ones were curious, but they didn't try to attack each other, so they all got to live together. But she wanted to attack everybody while they were coming over to check her out. So I was like, nope, you're living on your own. And they just kind of find a pecking order, like they'll chase each other around and just kind of work out a pecking order, which one is going to be in charge of the sorority, kind of thing. The dominant one. Yeah. She was exiled. She was so pretty too. She was a marbled, like a koi. And I was so excited to put her in there, and then I couldn't put her in. I was like, dang it. And then, like, if any of them pass away and you add any other ones, then they kind of have to go through the whole pecking order again. Because there's a newbie, and the newbie needs to be put in their place. And I actually had one that lived with them. They lived together for months, just fine and dandy, and then all of a sudden she just started picking on everybody. She was like, one of my oldest ones in there was getting her fins tore up, and I was like, what is going on? And I would watch her chasing and really like going at it with the other girls. So I was like, dude, I took her out and she was in timeout for like a month. I kept her in a container that I water changed every day. I was like, you are in timeout, Missy. Her name was Pearl. And so she was living in a container for about a month. And then I was like, okay, we're gonna try and put her back in. I put her Yeah, she was fine. Somebody rubbed her the wrong way or something. They're so funny to watch. Oh, I missed it. Well, it is 1 o'clock in the morning, so I think I'm gonna head to bed. But we're gonna have movie day again tomorrow. Sometime during the day we're gonna watch An American Tale. And then at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to watch The Never-Ending Story because Kaylee's never seen it. And we need to fix that problem. Yes, that's blasphemous. Yes, I agree. You did not have a good childhood. I think the first time I saw it at school. We just have to fix this problem. And then you haven't seen The Labyrinth either. I'm like, maybe we'll play both of those again tomorrow. Now you've never been personally victimized by me. Lumi, yes. Not me. Lumi. Lumi's the judgmental one, remember? Sweet dreams.